The solution is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. Mhc on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah, yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. Mhc on the rise.
Good evening, Martinsville and Henry County. Welcome to Mhc on the Rise, where it's our goal to create positive conversation and find solutions to the issues that impact Martinsville and Henry County. And tonight I have a young man with me, and we're going to talk about various topics, but mostly fatherhood. And then we're going to spend a little time talking about the life and legacy of Muhammad Ali. So I'd like for you to introduce yourself first, and then we'll get started with our conversation.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I'm a student minister, Malvester Muhammad, and we have a local minister here in Martinsville, student minister Kevin Muhammad. So since Danville, I've been helping brother Kevin out.
Okay. Awesome. And I appreciate you coming on tonight. And we've talked on many occasions, and I love some of the things that you say in reference to fatherhood. And it's not about anything other than just being a father. And I want to first start off with, what is the ultimate purpose of fatherhood?
That's a good question. Fatherhood is such a thing that we in our community, we have lost that because of the fact that what we've been through, it took that knowledge from us. Father is a body of knowledge. Father is not flesh and blood in a sense. Father is a state of consciousness, a state of understanding. And father furthers what mother do. And then the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that this guy asked Muhammad, after God, who is next? And he said, your mother. Then he said, after her, who next? He said, your mother. Then he said, ask him again. He said, your mother. And then he said, the next time he asked him, he said, your father. And that gives the woman 75% of power, because civilization is measured on the woman. You understand? No nation can rise any higher than a woman. So the man only has 25%. And that 25% is to bring order to motion. She brings motion on the planet. And then the man supposed to bring laws to that motion. And then that's what motion without law is death. And that's why our community have death in it, because man, the father is not there. The father, you can't make nobody look up to you and honor you and respect you. That's something that you have to have the discipline, you have to have the knowledge, and you have to have the strength for a mother, a woman, to look up to you and honor you and respect you. Because if she do that, then the children will follow you, they will obey you. But mother got so much power that you have to understand that if she don't give the children to you, mentally, you won't have them.
And you say that, to get that respect, what is it that a father needs to do and should do to gain that respect? One of, the mother, and two, of the children.
Well, the number one key is the woman.
Okay.
The number one key is the woman. So if them children, you can say this. I can say, look, I'm the head of my house. I'm running my house, and I walk out the door, and my wife can say, oh, don't pay him no mind. She done disarm everything I said with the children, right? So that's my future, right? So the key thing is the woman, and the woman has been, this world do not respect woman the way that God intended for women to be respected. They taking the culture down where they, pulling off their clothes, showing their bodies, and using their bodies to promote whatever they sell. You understand? But the woman haven't been respected in a way that she's more than what they make her out of, a commercial, you know, and using her to sell products, right?
Absolutely.
So that's what's hurting it, and the father, he have to be able to be strong enough to be able to lead and be a good role model and a good example, and then he have to be wise enough to further what mother did. Because after a boy get about 12 years old, it's hard for mother to handle him. He look for a higher power because he know that it's a higher power. And if he don't have one, back in the days when I was younger, the mother was strong enough to be the man and the woman. But today you don't have that, you know. And the boys, they get to the point, and most time people are afraid of the children after they get a certain age, you know. So that right there is a serious thing that we have to overcome, and we need to come together and have some boyhood to manhood meetings so that we can train the males to become a man and then father, because man is a subject and father is a subject, and they have verbs, right? But we don't have the verb of that subject, and that's what's hurting. And that's why a lot of people, women marry a man and then they get a divorce because she said, if I knew you were like that, I would have never married you, because they haven't been developed yet. Not that they bad, is that they need to be developed.
And you mentioned that, you know, I want you to 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell us, what does a man need to do to show that respect for a woman? I mean, you know, your kids observing and watching, and this is for, you know, us young guys and, you know, guys who are, you know, dating or getting ready to get married. And what do they need to do to show respect to their woman, their wife, their girlfriend, so that their kids see that and know that he respects my mother, so that, you know, I can treat him like the father that, you know, he wants to be treated as?
Well, you know what, those sayings that what God had put together, let no man tear it apart. A lot of things been put together. God didn't put it together. We put it together because we went at something that we wanted. And when you go at something you want, you have to pay for it. Some kind of way, right?
Oh, yeah.
So the best thing for us to do is to find, you know, I always seen this. If you have a woman that, it's hard for a woman to be obedient or be with you. I don't want to say obedient because a lot of them get mad. I'm talking about be with you. With you that means you and her think alike. Is that you wise enough to guide her? You know, it's hard for her, you know, to allow you to guide her when you're not wise enough to guide her. And you can't make nobody. Respect is the number one thing. You know, respect comes before love, because it's hard to love something you don't respect. And then you can love something and then you lose respect, then the love gone. Okay. And that's what hurts us in a marriage, right, in a relationship. And then when, like a lot of time, a guy goes see a girl, she said, how you doing? He said, all right. She said, what you been doing? None. Where you want to go? I don't know. You see, he need to tell her something. He need to tell her, look, let's go around the corner. Let's walk around somewhere. Always, and she get mad. Then she's always, come on, let's go. You know, because she wants you to, you know, lead her, guide her. But we don't do that because of the fact we don't understand that it takes knowledge to lead. I always saying leaders read and readers lead. We got to start reading things so we can lead properly, so she would be willing. See, a relationship have to be willing, not forced.
Absolutely. So that respect, wisdom.
That's right. That respect comes first.
Leadership, love. Those are some things that the man needs to do.
That's right.
To show the woman, the kids, that, you know, he's capable of being a father. Let's say that somebody is a father, but they feel like they're not doing a great job at being a father. What can they do, and how can they become a better father?
Well, you know what? The word father. We become a father by learning, getting the right mind back that we're supposed to have. You know, I ask people, what is a mind? And people look around. I say, a mind is a book. I said, that's somebody's mind. This right here is a mind. You understand? When you read this, you taking in somebody's mind.
Absolutely.
And so until we get our right mind back, you know, it's hard for us to be have the verb of a father. You know, you can beget a child. That don't mean you never could be the father. Father is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Is strength. It's the ability to take care and maintain and upkeep. That's what a man's job for a woman. Be a maintainer and upkeep. Now that's something that we lost there.
Yeah, and if somebody want to get better at that, what I know you said, a book, read, do different things like that. But what else can somebody do if they want to become a better father? You
know what? I was like this when I was younger. I used to hang around older people, and I draw from people that's doing something, going the way that I would like to go. Okay. And I put myself around them and allow them to drop knowledge to me. Wisdom. Knowledge is information. Wisdom is experience. If somebody they give it to you, and they won't give it to you unless they think you deserve it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So they dropped a lot of wisdom to me. Then I thought on it until I understood it. So once you understand, then you had the power to execute knowledge and wisdom. That's what understanding give you, the power to do that.
Okay. And similar question, but let's say that you have a father-son, broken relationship for whatever reason. Whose responsibility, if the son becomes, older, teenager, or even an adult, whose responsibility is it to reconnect that relationship?
With the relationship with the
father and the son.
And the son.
Yes.
Well, I think that. I know a mother have the power to unite that child with their father, or she have the power to keep him away or make him not like the father. It's determined what she say to him. And then when the child come to the father got to be wise enough not to never say nothing against the mother.
Okay.
Because if you do, then you become in between. The child become between both of you all, and then the child use both of you. So the child loses because they use the mother against you and you against the mother. They might say, my father said this. She don't get mad, right?
Yeah.
So then it's vice versa. So the best thing to do that, if you and the mother can sit down and talk, and you all talk for the child, not for one another, because y'all already fixed. You said by what you gonna do, right? But we got to have the knowledge to know that what's important to the child.
So one thing that's important is, dad want to reconnect with the son, reconnect with mom, not even if it's a relationship, but just reconnect, establish respect within that relationship, then work on rebuilding that relationship with that child.
Now you're working the way God worked.
Okay.
God worked from the top down. He didn't create a baby. He created a man and a woman. And then the man and a woman, the woman knew how to nurture and take care of the baby.
How, and I'm going to ask it the most politically correct, best way that I can, how wrong is it you hear this all the time, where women get upset with a man, because a man's trying to be a father, but they get upset where you can't see your child anymore, or you can't, come visit your child, or he's not coming to see you this weekend or whatever. How wrong is that of a woman, and then what advice would you give a dad who might be in that situation?
Well, that's a tough thing, because most time when a woman is like that, she still got love for that man, and then she hurt because things didn't work out the way she wanted to work out, and then that man might have another woman, and that make it even worse for her, and she feeling like she done gave up herself. And then she lost. So that's painful, very painful for a woman. So to deal with that, the best thing that you never indulge in anything with her anymore, and then pray to God that He bless her to heal so that she can find somebody else, and then that would help the relationship. Where if she finds somebody else, then she'll stop thinking on how to attack him. Okay. So that's a very serious thing, right?
Absolutely. And we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna come back, talk a little more about fatherhood, but also want to spend some time talking about the life and legacy of Muhammad Ali.
Yes, sir.
So Martinsville, Henry County, we'll be back in a couple minutes.
The solution is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. MHC on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah, yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. MHC on the rise.
Jerry's Pizza now offers a private meeting room. That's right, for parties and family get-togethers. Hot, delicious pizza made fresh with fresh ingredients. Daily specials, and now offering a Saturday night dinner buffet. Jerry's Pizza, the best lunch buffet in town. Call your order in ahead of time at 638-3990. The drive-thru is open for your convenience. Never get out of your car. Call 638-9009.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without.
At Southern Virginia Properties, you will receive friendly, reliable service for all your real estate needs.
Angie has been our realtor for 9 years. She's helped us through 3 real estate transactions. When we purchased this home, Angie helped us through that process. It was extremely competitive. Our offer was accepted over 14 others.
My realtor, Elif Wilk, is just awesome. She had my house on the market one day, and within 2 weeks, I had a written contract.
Thank you.
Daniel's Auto Glass, the mobile unit that comes to you. No job is too large or too small. Quick, easy, and affordable. Call Daniel's Auto Glass at 1-800-656-9488. Commercial, residential, and vehicle. The mobile unit is just a call away. Offices located in Oak Level across from Lucky 2 Market on 220. Daniel's Auto Glass, when only the best will do.
The all-new Blue Ridge Nissan in Martinsville is different. How, you ask? The best price is clearly marked on every vehicle in stock. There's no haggling, no hassle, no negotiating. That's right, our sales team will help you pick the car that's right for you, not the deal that's right for us. Plus, with our guaranteed credit approval system, you'll drive home today in your new car. It's car buying made easy. Only at Blue Ridge Nissan in Martinsville, across from the Speedway on Greensboro Road, or visit us at theblueridgeway.com.
If you're like most of us, you probably think hearing happens in your ears. In fact, it's what's in between your ears that counts. Inside your brain. That's where sound becomes information. It makes sense to take care of your hearing health the same way you care about your overall health. Hearing care is healthcare. Introducing brain hearing technology by Oticon. A new way to help your brain hear more naturally, finely tuned to your unique hearing profile. Offered in a wide range of styles, fitting options, colors, and price points. Achieving 96% patient satisfaction in both new and experienced hearing device users. Go online or call us now to give your brain exactly what it needs to hear. Brain hearing technology, powered by Oticon.
The solution is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. MHC on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah, yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. Mhc on the rise.
Welcome back, Martinsville and Henry County. I'm here with Mr. Malvester Muhammad, and we're talking about fatherhood, and he's going to give us 5 characteristics of a good father, and then we're going to have a little conversation about Muhammad Ali.
Yes, number 1 is to become a maintainer and upkeep and a producer and be well read where you will be able to lead, because father means to further, and if you can't further nothing more than what mother have done, then it's hard for you to be a father. I mean, and then if you don't know the way of a father, you should get around a man that you see that have real children in a way that you would like for the real yours, and let that man give you some points and some guidance, right? And you know, and another thing, a father should never have envy and jealousy in him, never, because that's not a masculine spirit. That's a feminine. That's why envy is the mother of murder. You know, so you shouldn't. And then the only reason the woman have that is because the man is not living up to his part, and she'll have it because she see another man handling his family and doing for his family the way she not getting. So, so then that make her have envy, and then she'll, you know. So the thing, we can heal if we get the right mind. You understand? See, our woman have to get the right mind, and the man have to get the right mind. And then if we get the right minds, then we can become with one another. With mean that I'm in you and you in me. You know, my wife is in me because, see, I know her. And I'm in her because she know me. Because we talk. She my best friend.
Awesome.
You know, and that right there is key.
Yeah, and I hope, you know, myself included, you know, because I'm growing and learning as a father. And man, you said some really good things tonight. I'm gonna have to go home and process, digest, and reflect on, and make some changes in my life. And naturally, you know, we know Father's Day is coming around the corner. That's why we're having that conversation. But also, you know, we lost a legend, Muhammad Ali.
Yes, sir.
And his life has been unique because in the early stages of his life, he didn't have the legendary status that he had at the end of his life. You know, but I want to ask first.
That's a good point. I want to deal with this right there. The reason that see, this is Muhammad Ali. This man, he wouldn't have never had the name Ali. It wouldn't be for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He gave him that name. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad gave out names, and he gave out X's. Malcolm X. It wouldn't be for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. It wouldn't be a Malcolm. Wouldn't be a Muhammad Ali. It wouldn't be a Minister Farrakhan, because the knowledge that this man was putting out in the beginning, later on, people saying that it was right and exact. But later on, as time went on, I think Muhammad Ali went into the Orthodox Islam. And now they trying to make it as though he just chose a name like a lot of people do. No, that name means the Most High. I mean, and Ali became the greatest because of the mind that, back to that mind now, the mind that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad gave him to handle the thing. He gave him root knowledge of everything. And when you have root knowledge, and then when they took the when they said that they was going to strip him, before they was going to put him in jail for not going into the military, Muhammad Ali, he asked Brother Rockman, he the one that introduced him to Islam, asked Brother Rockman, if that was you, what would you do? And Brother Rockman said, well, you're not the first one that would go to jail for not going in the military. He said, oh yeah. He said, who did? He said, Honorable Elijah Muhammad went in jail. He was in there for 5 years, I think. So they say he was draft dodging, but he was not. And then Muhammad Ali said, well, that's what I'm going to do. He said, clean out my cell.
Yeah.
And so the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is the man behind these 3 birds that he made. You understand?
Yeah.
So a lot of them, like I looked at the funeral they had on TV, and a lot of things they didn't bring out the root knowledge. I think one of the guys, the announcer, news announcer, I think he said something about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is the one that made him, he would have been a good boxer, but he never would have been a man that of the stature that he is. You know, when he go to places, presidents come out. Absolutely. Because of the humane way that he carried himself.
And what allowed him to transcend? Because some people are good, but they're good within their group, you know, their religious group, their ethnic group, their country. But Muhammad Ali transcended across racial, ethnic, religious, national borders. I mean, how was he able to do that? And we have probably about 3 minutes. How was he able to do that?
You know what? That right there is very key. The teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad will do that. But see, if the media will not allow you to hear the pure teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And Muhammad Ali had it, and he was very brilliant, very brilliant. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad made him a minister, and he used to go to all the colleges, and this man would, he get standing ovation from the students, right, when nobody else ever got that, because of the ability he had, that he could take the teaching and use it in a way that the media was not fighting against it. You know, so if you give me a chance to talk uninterfered with, then I can put across the message, because when I start off it might be hard, but when I get through explaining it, you'll see why it's like that. It's like that because of situations and circumstances. And we didn't get in the condition we're in overnight. It took time and took a lot of money, and it took a lot of scientists and all to get us to where we at now in life. You know, and everything is set up off of science and math. You know, our future, the wise people of this world, you understand, they started their war over there in Vietnam, and the poor people had to go fight it. You know, and then when we lost lives, and we killed a lot of people over there, and then for what? And then they gave it all back.
Yeah, true.
So when he stood up, he helped not only black people, he helped all people.
And it's important that sometimes guys like Muhammad Ali speak, you know, that we listen to what they're saying. Like you said, you have to listen to the whole story.
That's right.
Not just what religion, what ethnic group, you know, what community he's from, but listen to the whole story, do your research on it. And,
that's right.
We have about 30 seconds. Is there anything that we didn't mention tonight that you want to make sure we mention?
Well, you know what? I think we covered a lot of territory.
Can we get you to come back on?
Yes, sir. I would be glad to come back on.
We need to keep educating our fathers. One, you know, and Doug, I know we need to get off, but fathers get beat down.
Yes,
and
sir.
We need to uplift our fathers.
Yes, sir.
For one. But two, we also need to educate our fathers, as you mentioned. Our fathers need to educate themselves so that we can become better. Because, like you said, mothers are doing a lot of the work, but we need to get involved.
And when we do that, we got to do that just men.
Exactly.
Because it's hard to help a man in front of his woman, because he feel like he been, you know, when we get grown, we think we're grown.
So let's make a commitment. We're going to do some things to help some fathers out, including myself.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Can
sir.
we make that commitment?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right.
sir.
Martinsville, Henry County, I hope you enjoyed our conversation about fatherhood and, you know, Muhammad Ali. And we want to wish all the dads a happy Father's Day. Let's reflect on this conversation. Let's be the best dads that we can be, best fathers that we can be, so we can keep MHC on the rise. Have a great week.
The solution is right in front of our eyes. Get up, do something. MHC on the rise. Think positive. Oh, we gotta stay positive. Yeah. We can learn to love each other. Like my sister and my brother. MHC on the rise.
Martinsville Family Dentistry would like to invite you to experience Zoom. Zoom is a customized whitening experience that's created to make you look your best, give you dynamic results with a whiter, brighter smile in less than an hour. Over 10 million people have benefited from Zoom professional whitening treatment and have experienced the way a radiant smile can improve their self-confidence and their overall happiness. Patients have reported 5 to 8 shades whiter smile in just an hour. Martinsville Family Dentistry is taking new patients, so stop our office at 25 Cleveland Avenue, Suite A in Martinsville.
Loan specialist. Usually that's someone who fights for your signature, then sells your loan to Never Never Land, never to speak with you again. At Martinsville First Savings Bank, we don't sell our loans, and we're locally owned and operated, so all decisions are made at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville. We've been serving the South Side since 1924. Proof that serving you remains our focus. For more information, call 276-638-8771 or visit martinsvillefirst.com. FDIC insured, equal housing lender.